Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys have really been struggling. Just 2 wins over their last 8. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, back to Harvey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
Throwing, Dart. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Dart. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. From the 46, here's second down and 8.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Throwing his Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now throwing again. Here's Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Take it at the 37. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The Niners offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And that is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Auburn came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On play action, here's Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Dart. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Jameson Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through their posts.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good for a Cardinal.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Taken down at the 41.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once more with Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
In motion, the tight end. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. The 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Niners at 4-6 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's Dart.
And the 49ers.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To the air, Dart. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4. Thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Now Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
49er first down. It's a gain of 6.
To throw is Dart.
First down, 49ers.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw now, Dart.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Jackson Dart sack. A loss of 11 yards.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing to Stafford.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Stafford.
He'll swing this out to Harvey.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Throwing his dart. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
It's a gain of 13
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Here's Dart.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Reed Blankenship coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw is Stafford.
This one complete again to Mims.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break, Stafford.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So halftime here out west. Let's go past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing his dart.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Here's 3rd and 6.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And he picked up another first down there.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
49er first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They run again with Dowdle.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Now a 2nd and 6. Dart going to look to throw here. That's taken in by Palmer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another 49er.
Throwing, Dart. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dart.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Complete to Taysom Hill. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A gain of 9 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
Oh, able to avoid him. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Cardinals first down.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
The 6-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Stafford. Touchdown!
Tucker Kraft taking it in. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And it's up. This is good, and it makes it a 16-10 game now.
Niners 16.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
And he returns this to the 22. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Martin brings it in over the middle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Looking to throw, Dart. Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy, 28 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
The 49ers will line
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Stafford.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun on third down, Stafford.
That'll be complete to Harvey. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On the handoff, Harvey. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Stafford now to throw.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over first and 10. The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll get this complete to Worthy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
They run here with Dowdle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second and 7. Here's Dart.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gray. And this offense on third down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is third and 8.
To throw is Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Dart. That's into the hands of Worthy. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. But you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. They're exactly right.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Josh Palmer.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Little short pass here to Hill.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27.
To throw is Stafford. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Addison hauls it in. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Second and 10.
Stafford. And he is going to lose yardage here.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on fourth. Stafford.
Now he's free at the 35.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Mims,
62 yards.
and the Cardinals have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
And he lost the football. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
To throw now, Dart.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Throwing his Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
Shoves him aside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Rico Dowdle hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Cardinals 17.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford. And the gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Cardinals, first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
More yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
Now a second and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Got an open man. It's McLeod. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
36.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.